Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night when the whole house is silent, and in that moment you ask yourself, do I still matter? Is there anyone who still needs me now that I'm living alone in my 70s, 80s? If you've ever felt that way, then this video is made just for you. Not to talk about getting old, but to remind you that there are still beautiful things, simple joys, and warm little lights waiting for you every day, right here in this quiet life you might think is lonely. Some mornings, you open your eyes, look out the window, sunlight filters through the curtains, birds are still singing outside, but inside, there's this silent emptiness. No one's there to wish you good morning. No one's brewing tea, bringing you a warm bowl of soup, asking how you're feeling today, and then you remember old friends, some gone, some you've lost touch with. Those afternoons of lively chats under the tree are now just memories. Family's busy, the grandkids have their own lives, and it feels like you've been pushed away from the roles that once made you feel important. Mother, father, husband, wife, the keeper of the home, the heart that held everyone together. Life changes, and it feels like everything's passing you by, leaving you with the feeling that you're just existing, not really living. But you know what? You are not alone. This feeling, many have been there too. It's not the end. It's the start of a new journey. A journey where you'll learn to love yourself again, find joy in the simple things, and write a warm new chapter for your golden years. And you know what? Getting older isn't a time to just wait around. It's a precious chance to live each day fully, in your own way. Today's video will share with you 5 soul guidelines to help you feel more peaceful, more connected, and the best part? You can start reading, listening, and applying them right now. Together, we'll set up a purpose-driven schedule so no day feels wasted. Nurture your inner emotions, keeping your heart gentle and warm. Learn to enjoy every sense and love the little things around you. Connect in your own way, no crowd needed, just genuine moments. And finally, stay curious. Keep learning every day so your spirit stays fresh. Ready? Let's get started. The first guide is about something simple, but powerful enough to change the mood of your whole day. Number 1, create a purpose-driven routine. No matter what age we are, our brains need a little structure and rhythm. When you have a clear routine, it doesn't just give you a reason to get up every morning. It also helps ease anxiety, that foggy, empty feeling, like a boat with a direction instead of drifting lost on a vast ocean. And it doesn't have to be anything big. Just start your morning with a moment that's all yours. Brew a cup of hot tea. Sit somewhere you love in your home. By the window, near your favorite plant, or where the sunlight sneaks in, and jot down just 3 lines. One thing you want to do today, even if it's small. One thing you're grateful for or that makes you happy. Maybe a bird singing, your grandkids smile, or your favorite shirt. One positive thought, like, today, I choose peace. That's it. But you'll notice that day feels different. It doesn't just pass by in a blur. It has a clear start and meaning. Imagine this. If every day is a heartbeat, then routines like this are the pulse of your life. No heartbeat, we feel lost. No purpose, we feel invisible. So, give it a try. Even just 5 minutes each morning can make you feel, I'm still here, I'm still choosing, and I can still do something good. The second guide is something very few people teach us when we're young. How to nurture the emotions inside. When you're living alone, there will be times you feel sad without really knowing why. Quiet afternoons with no one checking in, and nights that seem longer than time itself. In those moments, you need a friend inside yourself to keep you company. Imagine if your best friend was feeling down. What would you say to them? Surely not, "Why are you so weak? Why are you feeling like this?" Instead, you'd say, "It's okay. I get it. Things will be all right." So say that to yourself. Whenever your heart feels heavy, sit down and whisper, "I'm okay. I'm still trying. I'm learning to love myself." First, it might feel a little strange, but this is how you train your inner self to become your own safe place. A simple way to start is journaling every day. It doesn't have to be long. Just a few lines. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you want to say to yourself? And if you can read this out loud in front of a mirror. I'm okay. I'm still trying. And I deserve to be loved. And you know what the most important thing is? Don't call loneliness a failure. Loneliness is just a natural part of being human. Like a quiet afternoon breeze or a sudden rain shower. There's nothing wrong with it. Only when you dare to face your feelings head-on, accept them and gently soothe them, will you truly see the light that comes from within. You're not weak. You're growing in a deep, brave way. If you're still watching this video and finding these valuable insights, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. The third guide is an invitation to come back to what's closest to you, your body and your senses. When we were younger, life moved so fast. We ate in a rush, breathed shallowly, and emotions just flashed by without a pause. But now you have a priceless gift you didn't have before. Time to slow down and really feel. Have you noticed the aroma rising from your morning cup of tea? Try taking a small sip. Let it quietly spread across your mouth. Then gently exhale and feel the warm, rich flavor linger on your tongue. Or at noon, when sunlight filters through the curtains. Pause for a moment. Watch the dancing rays on the floor. So simple, yet strangely beautiful and peaceful. Enjoying life isn't about big things. It's found in the little moments that only those who truly listen to their body and soul can feel. I remember a man, 75 years old, living in the countryside, nothing fancy at all. But every morning he'd go out to his garden and pick some veggies. His hands touching the soil, smelling fresh leaves, and feeling a deep joy seeing the plants he planted yesterday grow a little taller today. He said, "The soil's soft, and it's warm, kid. Like someone's talking to me. We don't need a noisy world to find happiness. Just the scent of tea, the sound of wind through leaves, the cool touch of something in your hand, or the sunlight shining on a loved one's face. All of that is life's quiet gift, given to those who know how to stop and truly live." The fourth guide is a gentle reminder. You don't need a big group of close friends or a large family to feel connected. Connection to life sometimes comes from the simplest, most sincere moments. You can start with a nod to your neighbor during your morning walk, a smiling glance, enough to warm someone's whole day. Or you could write a little positive note and slip it inside a library book. Wishing you a peaceful day. Someone is quietly sending you good vibes. No one knows who you are, but you just sent a little sunshine into the world. You can also connect in your own way. Visit a quiet temple and listen to the bell toll in silence. Take a stroll through a public garden, sit on a bench and listen to the breeze. Or simply tune into a live stream of Buddhist teachings, meditation music, or heartfelt talks online. Just with your phone, you can enter a world full of love without ever leaving your home. Let me tell you a story about an 80-year-old lady living alone on a quiet street corner. She doesn't have anyone to chat with daily, but every morning, she wakes up, walks to the window, pulls back the curtains, and looks out at the sky, then smiles and says, "Good morning, new day. Here we are again." No one answers her, but inside, she's having a real conversation with life. And because of this habit, she never feels left behind. Connection isn't always just between people. Sometimes it's a connection to life itself, to the morning light, to the birds singing outside her balcony, to the steady breath inside her chest. You are never truly alone. As long as you open your heart, the world will always find a way to smile back at you. If you're still watching this video and finding these valuable insights, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. The fifth guide, and also the most precious gift of all, is this: keep your curiosity alive and keep learning every day. A lot of people think Old age means stopping. No more chances to grow. But that's a big misconception. The human brain is way more amazing than we give it credit for. It doesn't just stop at 60, 70, or 80. Keeps making new connections, keeps growing. As long as you stay curious, keep learning, and want to live. You don't need to learn something huge. Just every day read a new article. Listen to a storytelling podcast. Get curious about using your phone better. Or pick up a small new skill, like painting, origami, writing poetry. I once met a 78-year-old lady who never held a paintbrush until recently. Last year, she signed up for a community art class. Every morning, she'd sit by the window with her little watercolor palette beside her, and every brushstroke she made carried a piece of her heart. She said, "I don't paint to be an artist. I paint to see that I'm still growing, still starting each day, like a kid seeing the world for the first time." And you know what? That spirit of learning made her eyes shine brighter, her voice full of life, and every painting she created was proof that it's never too late to start something new. You don't have to become young again. You just have to keep living like a soul in full bloom. Learn something, no matter how small, every single day, because that little thing keeps you connected to life, nurtures hope, and lights up your golden years with the glow of discovery. We've just explored 5 guides to living more peacefully and fully. A purposeful daily routine, nurturing your inner emotions, enjoying every sense, connecting in your own way, and finally, staying curious and learning every day. Each small step, simple as it may seem, is like a strong brick, building a life that's peaceful and full of meaning, even as you get older, even if you're alone. Remember, you're not alone. You're simply writing a new chapter in your life story, a chapter that's calmer, deeper, and more beautiful. A 77-year-old woman once told me, "I never thought I could find happiness, just from little moments each day." And that's true for you too. Happiness doesn't have to be big. It can be a smile, a gentle touch, a ray of sunlight, or a kind word to yourself. Walk lightly on your own journey, with an open heart, and greet each new day with all the love and gratitude you can muster. Now, I really want to hear from you. Drop a comment with a number from 1 to 5. Which guide in this video felt closest to your heart? Or which one you want to start practicing today? And if you found this video meaningful, don't hesitate to share it with someone you care about, so together you can spread joy, peace, and hope in the golden years. Don't forget to hit subscribe, so you can always find valuable insights to make your life richer and more fulfilling. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a peaceful day filled with joy from the simplest things.